Hey guys, I'd like to share a bit of my world with you. I just got this pretty interesting keyboard. Anyways, I've never played the piano in all my life, and so you're gonna about to see a miracle. The reason why I'm saying that you're about to see a miracle is because God has called me to be a composer. I've said that before, but a lot of people don't believe that. But very interesting thing is, I felt called to get a harp. I felt drawn to the harp like a number of years ago, about 2 to 5 years ago. I felt drawn to the harp, and I didn't think I would ever be playing a harp, and then you play it proficiently, pretty good. I mean, you saw my video of me just playing the harp. The harp is super hard to learn because unlike the keyboard or the piano you can go like this. You've seen those really. I can't play the piano right now, but I'm gonna learn. But the harp, it's so much more different. You have to be very subtle with it. I mean, every single time I go like this, you hear that? Okay, there's a vibration. You can't be so fast. It doesn't work with the harp. It really doesn't. You have to be very, very... It's very different sounding. And anyways, I got called to the harp. I got drawn to the harp about 2 to 5 years ago. And that's my baby. And I'm going to be my whole thing is to be a master harpist in 20 years. And one day I can hopefully get a grand harp, one of those big like $2,000 to $5,000 harps, and play like concert, extremely proficient. That's the only instrument where I want to be extremely proficient with, and that's the reason why I have a harp teacher. Right now it's on hiatus, but anyways, I started playing the harp in November or October of last year. Okay, but as I was playing the harp, my friend Justin was playing the guitar, and I had ideas for songs that were good, but I didn't know how to play really anything except the harp. Like, what am I going to do? And I thought God was calling me to be a composer. So I picked up the guitar, and I was like, I'm going to buy a cheap guitar. I like the color blue. Black and blue as a combination. And I'm going to just learn the guitar. And it's funny how the harp just transitions really easily into the guitar. And then I learned the dynamics so I can play the strums. You learn the dynamics of the guitar, and it's pretty cool. The guitar is super easy. But I started playing the guitar in December of last year. Okay, and if you look at any of my other videos, how proficiently I play the guitar, while I may not be the best, the amount of time that it took me to learn the guitar as good as I can play it, that is a gift from God. And now the piano, since the harp is pretty much the piano, only it's a lot harder. You got to be very patient with the harp. You have a lot of patience with the harp. But it sounds so beautiful. Every time I play the harp, I fall asleep. It literally puts me to sleep. It's so soothing on the ears. It literally melts my ears and I fall asleep. The piano is different. The piano, I can go really honky tonk if I want to, or be very beautiful, be very so. Like here, from playing the harp, I already know a C chord, a G chord, and then you have your inversions, the GB, the GBD, BG, B. That's the inverse one of the harp, and inverse two of the chords. So I already know how the chords work because of the harp, and so that because I know how the chords already work, I'm going to learn the piano in 1 month tops. Because this all my time is dedicated to. If it's not me in the Bible, if it's not me in prayer, if it's not me taking care of my body by going to the gym, I am learning music and I'm writing songs. And here's my book. It's called John's Songbook. I did it myself. And so far I have over 20 songs that I've written since December. I've written over 20 songs, and I'm working on my 30th, up to 30 songs right now. I have like about 5 more songs I have to write. Part of them are a lot of unfinished. This, of course, was my very first instrument. Bought this a number of years ago. And then I got this because I thought it was cool. It's a different tone, more percussion. Over here, I got a jaw harp. You know, it's pretty cool, huh? I got this years ago. Maybe God was calling me. And I got a harmonica. You know, very easy to learn on harmonica. But anyways, here's all the instruments that I have. And so the next instrument that I'm going to be getting is a banjo. Because I think that a banjo can fill in a lot of the spaces of music pretty sound great. And so, and you can get into that. I love hillbilly type, old grassroots like music. I love that. And so I plan on being proficient with the banjo pretty soon. But that is my baby. The harp is my baby, and I want to be a master harpist in 20 years from now. Anyway, so God has called me to be a composer. What does that mean? It means that I'm going to be writing a lot of music. God has pretty much called me to keep writing music. And if anybody ever wants to sing my songs or go off of my own songs and use it, by all means do it. Go and have fun. All the music is spirit-filled. It comes straight from God, and I pray it can be a blessing in your life as well as others. I'm a pretty good singer, but that's not my calling. My calling is not to sing. So I think other people can do better than me on my songs for singing. And I have certain songs on my songbook that I already wrote that I know that I need a first soprano to sing because it would just sound so much more beautiful. And I don't know how to pluck on my guitar yet. I only know how to strum. And some of the songs would sound way better plucked than strummed. And one song in particular I need to do on the harp because it's so beautiful song. But I'm not going to play it on the guitar because it just ruins it. You know, I have a certain taste, and I believe that, you know, whatever reason why God called me to be a composer, obviously He knew why He wanted me to be a composer. Whatever reason it was, you know what? I'm a super fast learner, and God told me that He would bless my hands and my memory. And so, anyways, that was a C chord. So yeah, I just wanted to share with you what the Lord is doing in my life. I've never had any musical talent in my entire life before December of 2005, really. And all I've ever been in was the choir. And I wrestled with God for a good month where I would like even slam my fist on the ground saying, God, I'm supposed to be an electrical engineer. Why did you choose me? I'm the wrong guy. You got the wrong. I am not supposed to be in music. I have no background. Why are you picking me for this? But God chose me, and I finally gave up. I argued with God for one whole month. And eventually, you know what? I just like gave in. I was like, you know what? Fine. You want me to be a composer? You give me the songs to write. And you do whatever because I'm not writing anything if you don't give it to me. I'm not writing anything. You have to give me the music because I don't know why you would even do this. So every song that I write, it just comes out of nowhere. And a lot of times, a lot of the songs, one of my songs I had, I was in Costco shopping, and this like almost audible music came to me, and it's to this day, it's the longest song I've ever written, and there's no way that I'm going to be playing this on just the guitar. You need a whole ensemble, a whole orchestra to make this work because it's like a playwright. There's 3 pages of this. So, anyways, and that was from shopping in Costco, of all things. So, a little bit of my world, and yeah, that's it. So, I'm called to be a composer. Just letting y'all know, and before I go, me and Justin, our band is called J&J. It's fresh. And next year I plan on making our first album. So I don't know how on earth this is all going to be pulled off on how I'm supposed to make an album in less than 1 year or a year from now, and I'm not even there yet. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but God has pretty much told me whatever that I'm gonna be making an album with J&J, with my brother Justin, by next year. Like I said, I don't know how it's gonna happen, so God is going to have to provide, and I just trust God at this point. Since I've learned these instruments so as professionally as I have no doubt in my mind that God's going to be a provider, and if He really wants us to make a spirit-filled album, it's going to happen regardless. And so I'm just going to do everything I can to be in the will of God, and this is what He's called me to do. So I'm in the will of God, and anything other than this, I really need to take it out of my life. Like watching too much YouTube, being on Facebook too much. But I wanted to share with you a bit of my life on what's going on right now and what God's called me to do. And this is pretty neat how you'll be able to watch this years from now and see how bad I was at the piano, and then like a year or two from now you'll see me play like some Mozart or something. I don't know. We'll find out. I wouldn't be surprised if God really blessed me with that talent. Who knows? I love my harp. It's my baby. So, God bless you. You have a wonderful day. You beautiful people. All of you. You're beautiful.